What's good, y'all? It's your boy West Park Ave here. Man, I'm just trying something right here, really testing it. I know I went live, but went live on my own profile, West Park Ave, for to start doing reaction videos. For to check out this Anton video. I've been rocking with Anton for a little bit. Um, and I usually tune in to either the Millionaire Morning Show or the After Hours. Majority of both of those, except for on Mondays. I be having to catch the actual late night podcast they do on Monday nights afterwards or after my podcast because I do stream myself on my podcast with me, my bro, my homegirls, my bros and my homegirls. Uh, on Drinking Buzz Pod, but we here, we rocking. I'm gonna start doing some solo content that's gonna help drive people toward the Drinking Buds, and it's gonna be just really on the like reaction videos. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I know I'm live right now. I'm really just testing the waters. I'm just here doing something. But hey, you got to start somewhere just to get somewhere. Uh, but let's get into it, man. I'm finna pull up this Anton video. I think I got everything prepped. Could have sworn I had everything prepped. What happened? Let me get this pulled up though. Here, bang. Okay, here we go. I got it pulled up. Let's get cracking into the video, dog.
Essentially, what they're saying is he should just be upfront and direct and say, I'm not feeling you like that.
Why does he have to do that?
Because he's a man, Slim. He has to take the initiative to say,
Why does
listen,
he wait,
this ain't what I want long term. You
This
either
is
gonna
why
feel
you
good
don't
with
listen
me
to
or you're
women.
not.
Because if we tell y'all the truth, we ain't gonna get no pussy. Bottom motherfucking line.
Yes, he will, because she's desperate.
See, I don't know what the free Molly talking about, bro. I be disagreeing with Molly a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but man, essentially what they talking about is just like the reason why men lie to women. Like men lie to women for these exact reasons. Like I don't see what's so hard to grasp here because she's saying desperate, but they're talking in the general census of most women. Most women are not desperate, and with knowing that fact, even if he kept it a buck, or most men keep it a buck with women, they ain't getting no cooter. Not getting none of that. So it's like, why you finna sit here? He ain't finna be honest. He finna tell her what she want to hear, so he can get what he want.
She was willing to let him move in and pay all the bills. He'll still get it.
No.
I think she actually talking about the video. I watched this one, but I'm just picking out this specific part just to get it started for right now. Stuff like that.
No, they trying to talk y'all to pussy. Leave these bitches on, tell them what they need to hear and or know until they fucking decided they self. No, nigga, we
So
ain't
it's
listening
okay
to
to
women.
pander to
Don't
women.
listen to women. Mika said it. Don't listen to women. All this shit y'all talking is
He wasn't
wrong.
pandering. He wasn't pandering. He told her the truth.
No, I'm talking about what Quentin just
You must have
said.
saw one of my shorts.
Oh, I don't know. He was renting.
I'm not saying the guy is wrong. I'm just saying she's dumb.
I'm Matt, food scientist and head of R&D at Mudwater. Here's 5 things to ask when shopping for a mushroom product.
I got ass, y'all. I got ass. I don't got it like that. Shoot, I got ass. Just putting that out there. But let's get back to the video.
Feminine, that's just a bad assessment. I'm sorry.
But that's what all women say
instance,
about men that ain't doing what they want to do. They call them
one in
feminine
the
and
relationship.
sassy. That's literally women's default.
He's not the
And the nigga ain't doing what he's supposed to do.
That's crazy.
Saying he's not her provider. He's not her provider.
Saying he's the feminine one in the relationship is insane just because he don't want her to move in. That's insane. I don't know what she's talking about. She tweaking.
He doesn't have to be her provider.
Yes, then why is she having sex with him?
Molly.
Why is she having sex with him?
Every man don't have to provide for you just because he fucking you.
Woman.
You gotta realize your place on the totem pole.
She's asking him to move in.
At the top of the totem pole, sometimes you at the bottom.
That's not how it works. A woman shouldn't be asking.
I remember watching this video, bro. I was pissed off listening to Molly because I was just like, bro, are you really listening to what you saying? Look, are you really listening to what you're saying? I don't think she hear herself. I'm kind of confused because I really don't think she hear herself.
The man to move in. That's not how it works.
Exactly, Quentin. That's my point. Thank you. I agree.
She's masculine,
just
and that's where it ends. She's masculine.
And
they don't have shit to do about him being feminine.
And the one part
if she's masculine by default, you're gonna have two masculine people together. No.
Yes. Two masculine people have been together before. You acting like that's impossible to do. Like just because a person is masculine, that makes the other person feminine just because of that. Now the perfect dynamic is supposed to be a masculine man and a feminine woman, but you acting like two masculine people ain't ever been together. And that's how you think they find out the stuff don't go well together. Probably because that doesn't happen before and it didn't work out. But that's not saying that it didn't happen. Yeah, they still got into a relationship. So, and they're not even in a relationship with the video that they even referring to. Not even in a relationship. I don't think so. That is.
Yes, like a woman being masculine doesn't by default make the man feminine she's dealing with. That's not how it works.
Because what you missing, Molly, is it might be turning him off. She might not have been this aggressive before, and then so she keep pressing him, and he just like, yo, you doing too much. I like sleeping with you, but this is too much. Remember, it's only been 6 months.
That's not the man for her then.
Facts.
And she's not the woman for him.
Are like situationally like masculine and feminine, like they flip between masculine and feminine. So then there's that dynamic as well. So let's be clear.
In what way? Who is y'all?
Women.
I'm never gonna beg a man to move in with me.
I said y'all flip flop from being masculine and feminine.
I don't think you would even have a man move in with you though. Honestly.
No.
Exactly.
It's always the other way. Always the other way around.
Exactly. So there ain't even no point in you saying that.
Because I understand.
We know that for sure. Molly, like, nah, nigga, go to your own house. You're just saying.
That's crazy.
Go to the West Wing in this bitch.
Anybody else?
I want Carrie's opinion. How feminine is this man to you, Carrie?
Okay, I remember. Molly was saying that, if I got this correct, Molly was really saying that he's feminine because he was back there on his phone and not really like paying a lot of care to the woman when she was asking about him moving in and he didn't want to. His choice of saying he didn't want to move in was him being feminine. Because she said something about him resting in his feminine because he was back there on his phone, not really caring about the woman. Bro, she sounds crazy. I'm sorry. She sounds crazy. That's insane. For real, that's insane. To say a man is masculine just because he don't want a girl to move in or vice versa. He don't want to move in with the girl and he don't want to provide all the bills for her, makes him feminine. That's crazy. That's insane. I think it's gonna get to that soon.
I don't think he's feminine. Like I said, I
don't
think he's interested in her.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, I could judge him on if I think he's mature, but blah 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 blah. But I don't think he's feminine. I just think that he's like taking advantage of the situation that's before him.
Just like women take advantage of a lot of guys. But they kind of do make her masculine though. That's besides the point. But they don't make him taking advantage of the situation. It's just like, they don't make him feminine. It's him using what's available to him right in front of him. She's making it accessible to him, so he's using it. But then saying that he's feminine just because he don't want to pay her bills, it's crazy.
Man, y'all want some?
Maybe he do just rock with this chick, and he just ain't ready to move in with her. Like I get it. Like, what if he say when we get married, we ain't married? I ain't living with you two married. Then what? Then is he still feminine if that's what he's waiting on?
Don't upload your videos to YouTube.
Remember, people, I got ads.
We'll live stream it to YouTube.
And that's what I'm using, actually.
I think he worded it differently if he was really into her. He didn't care how she took it.
Exactly.
Well, it sounded like they had this conversation before, and why you asking again is what it sounded like.
And that's what I said, and that's how she knew to record, because she knew where this conversation was going to go. She had this conversation with him before. She knew he wasn't into her like that.
Yeah,
She's
but
trying
why
to
she
make him
posting that
look
shit on the
bad.
internet?
Exactly. She's trying to make him look bad because she's not what he wants.
That's
And
the
she won't wake up.
whoa. Okay, I can get that she's trying to make him look bad, but that only make her look stupid, because they're gonna be like, well, if people could pick up on the fact that y'all done had this conversation before, so you know what his answer is gonna be. So you're trying to record it to make him seem like he's a trash man, but you are still there. Matter of fact, you trying to record this conversation happening again since you didn't record it before. Don't you think that you should have left him? Or if y'all in a relationship, yeah, you should have left. Why are you still there? Are you still there just to get the footage so you can come up off of it or something, or get others' opinion? Like that's gonna change his answer or anything? It's like, well, you actually kind of embarrassing yourself. Why? I mean, I guess whatever.
Realize it.
Whatever. No, the next nigga is gonna treat her the same way, maybe worse.
Exactly.
Because they're gonna see this shit on the internet.
She's gonna go through a lesbian phase, like a lot of them do.
So since she gay too.
No, they get so disgruntled with men, they just go lesy.
So let me ask the question again. What's the proper timeline? What's the proper timeline definitively for, in y'all opinion, if there is one? What should be the proper timeline for y'all to eventually move in with each other?
For a solid answer, no fuckery to.
Or should y'all ever move in with each other?
Never.
I mean, I know personal situations. It technically, by the way I was raised, you would think, I mean, hey, you're not supposed to what we call shacking up. You're not supposed to shack up with each other until you're not supposed to move in together until you're married. What I've seen people do also is like when they get ready to get married or they got engaged and their wedding is coming up, if they are living together, what I see a lot of times. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say I see it a lot of times because I've only seen it a few times. I don't know what other people do, but the times that I've seen, it was really just times where they would just move from each other for a point of time until the wedding happens. To just get that separation to where once they see each other on the wedding day, it's a very emotional, momentum. I'm not trying to say that. A very emotional, very intense, very intimate moment for the two because they haven't seen each other in a while because they're not supposed to see each other during a specific time or whatever. It's the times I have seen it myself. But hey, I mean, hey. I've seen it, but again, I think it should happen. Me personally, I'm okay when you know y'all about to get married and y'all trying to like establish some things, and y'all go ahead and make that load easier on y'all by moving in together, being able to pay for the wedding, all different stuff like that. Financial wise, I think like once you're engaged, I feel like you can kind of move in together. I mean, I could be wrong, but the right and wrong specifically. But if y'all engaged or about to get engaged or whatever makes the situation easy for y'all, to be honest. But I don't think you should just move in just because. Like if y'all know y'all plan on doing this and that, then I can see why y'all move in because it's y'all headed toward marriage, meaning you're gonna financially be in a better spot because y'all are cutting down bills by moving in together, depending on however the dynamic is. Or if the one person paying all the bills and then the other person saving. I've seen stuff like that. But just depends.
Never.
I think it depends on what the goal is. I think if the goal is marriage, you probably don't want to move in sooner than later because then there's no point. Like you're both going to settle into, this married role without being married. And I don't think that it's likely to happen at that point. I think that you don't move in unless you're willing to let's say, merge finances, because if you're not, then there's something in you that's telling you that this may not be your person, or there's something about them that you're not comfortable with. You should move in before you see a person mad or broke, if that's, a thing. Like you have to see them in all phases to decide, I'm going to move in with this person and see them every day.
Whoa.
I agree with Kim. I mean, but I feel like that's the side. That's like deciding, man, that's like deciding that you do want to be with this person or marry this person, is knowing them in all forms, like knowing how they are when they're mad, happy, sad, all these forms. Because I mean, if you're going to be each other's person, if you're going to be there with each other, you need to know how that person operates. You need to know how to make that person, how to defuse something if they are mad, or how to cheer that person up when they're sad, how to maximize the happiness and continue the happiness within the relationship itself. I mean, I think it's very important on both sides to know that before getting into a marriage. I mean, of course, you're still gonna learn more about that person the longer you're with that person. You might learn some stuff down the line, just depends. But I see what she's saying. Let's get back to it.
And give up my safe haven. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people, their money is cyclical. So sometimes they have money, sometimes they don't. You need to see a person in all their phases. You need to see them not just happy. You need to see them happy. You need to see them sad. You need to see them mad, or just whatever. Like, you got to know who this person actually is.
I get all that. I just don't get the broke one.
Well, let me ask another question. Why do you think?
Because why you waiting on the dude to be broke to see if you can be with him? What this is happening?
Simply press generate
again. Hey, look, I'm gonna get the ad free soon. Cool. Don't worry, it's coming soon.
Even if you give it 6 months, that's not telling you like what his spending habits are. That's not telling you how stable he is in his job. That's not telling you any of these things. This man could go broke at month 7 or 8, and now what? Now he's angry and he's treating you all kinds of ways because he's insecure in his masculinity. And you would have known that had you waited.
Let me ask you a question, Kim. Why do you think that?
I don't think he. Before you get into that, I don't think it takes for something like that to see how it is when he's mad, though. And I think he's being on the broke thing, but yeah, I don't think it takes for something like that just to display him being upset about something, like, because you can find all this stuff out beforehand, and then this happened after you still decide to get with the person. Well, of course, if he's treating you different, then you wouldn't even continue to be in a relationship with him or her, depending on whoever it is. But I get what you said, but at the same time, I'm like, hold on, huh? Because you can 7, 8 months down the line, you can find out how he acts when he is mad before something like that even happens.
Where do you think that it came from as far as the standard or the requirement being people have to move in with each other at any point in a relationship or a marriage?
I think a lot of it was just convenience. Like the man doesn't want to leave his house to do all things sexual. The woman wants to, have her man there so she can cuddle with him. There's ideally split households, split bills, or whatever. I think it's just ideally it's supposed to be easier, but I don't know that. Like, I wouldn't be upset with 2 married people who lived in different houses. But that's just me. I view the world a little differently than everybody else.
I'm gonna cut the video right here, but I mean, y'all can go watch the video. Anton Daniels. I think this is the After Hours channel. He got multiple channels. I would check out his videos. Really dope videos. Really good conversations. I mean, I don't agree with 100% everything he says. It's some things I do be disagreeing with, but I do rock with him tough. Y'all, this is just start something new. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna start doing some new stuff. We're gonna do some reaction, maybe some gaming. Just here for it. Maybe even like me recording in the studio, doing music, which also be dope because I am an artist, of course. Don't forget to go vote for me. The first run is almost over. I'm doing decent, but we still can rock out with it. Y'all are able to vote each and every day. And and I'm gonna throw that down in the comments. I'm gonna throw a link down there in the comments too. Y'all can go vote. You can vote for free if you're feeling froggy, like I always say. Go check me out. But appreciate y'all